I'm up 3-0. I've already got an interception on the first fucking drive. I don't give a fuck about that sorry ass safety. I got fucking Joe Hayden in the backfield. That's fucking crazy, dude. EA servers fucking crashed. Live on stream. Bummy ass servers.
What happened? You lost connection or something?
Yeah, it said he was experiencing network issues, and then it fucking said the EA server crashed. Fucking trash, dude. If he lives in the Midwest, it's definitely because he has fucking Comcast.
How are y'all doing the score?
We're just gonna go 0-0. We're just gonna start over.
Adding
That's
both.
what it is. No, just start over. It was 3-0.
You better get your free 3.
I ain't worried about shit, bro. I'm blowing this dude out. He's not that good.
Did save an injury for you.
Yeah, that's why I'm not worried about the 3 points.
Has scared to accept. My fucking phone is fucking doof, dude. Man, that fucking pisses me off, dog. I had momentum swinging my way, too. I picked his ass off the first fucking drive. And I didn't throw a pick, so... Connor, if you're watching, can you please...
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts.
Jacksonville is 0-9. Oh, that's rough.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Shared it for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So is Seattle.
Seattle's a dumpster fire.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 30 on second down, Carr. He'll get that one complete to Connor. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
This is Johnson. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a whole new
It's a
fucking
Pittsburgh
game
first
now
down,
that
a
I got
gain
a
of 13.
bro. Whole
Just
new
the first
game.
quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
To throw again on second down, Carr. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and just like that, it's third down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up.
Stride out, Samuels. Let's go.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Pittsburgh.
Let's go.
Jalen
Fuck I'm
Samuels,
talking about.
his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike
Man, that
first here in
passing
this
game
opening
opens up the
quarter.
run so
into
much.
the end zone.
Hold on, let's see.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, shit.
And he's got some space here. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
That's the
And
first
he
time
will
I've seen that.
score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. As his
If it
guys
ain't one thing,
move
it's another,
forward
bro.
in this
Fucking
first quarter. No
completely
problem
to the
there on
other
the
end
extra
zone.
point.
Yeah,
And we
bro.
are
I made a
tied at
terrible
7.
play with Nassib there. Absolutely terrible. He cut right underneath me. I thought it was
So
green.
all even at 7 now
Nassib
as
is
they
not
kick it
very
away.
agile. Start.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
more football.
We're only in November.
Cutback
But
is never
they would be a
there.
wild card
Backside
team.
sucks,
And
dude.
that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Carl come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Shotgun now for Carr. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. On first down, it's Samuels. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. It was Justin Houston who got him down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd and 7, Carr to the right side to Eric Ebron. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though,
no, why does he dive on an aggressive?
Right
Go up and get it.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Come on.
This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch.
Okay.
Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brissett.
No.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Taylor. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down. And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett flushed out right. He's got Jack Doyle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Come on, we got to get some fucking pass rush.
3rd and short yardage, Brissett. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
Come on, Minka Fitzpatrick, bro. Come on, man.
Now the extra point try forthcoming.
That's why I don't fucking blitz.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Should be 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
All day, baby, all day.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe
triangle
side,
on the player, or X on the player that you want, and then it's left on the right.
I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
We want it. Come to my world.
On 1st down, Carr. Got an open man. It's Washington. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I'm coming.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Let's go. Come on.
A give running right is counter. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Yeah, I know, Connor.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. He'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the return will be stopped.
Why is he diving?
34-yard line.
That's so
man, Brandon,
goofy,
not a real
bro.
good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Just gotta get a stop.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
I did. I missed him, bro.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I don't trust that comeback.
They run with Taylor. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Works when it's man.
Brissett on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Double dog, that's the way.
On first down, it's Taylor. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down.
Ah, ran right by it.
He'll get this one down near
Fuck,
the 20-yard
man, break down.
line.
Stop
just
sprinting.
shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. A first down throw for Brissett. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
How does my guy?
Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. The give to Taylor. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. 198. 100.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4.
Field goal, bro.
Down situation.
Field goal.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you would even
17-7.
not kick a field goal.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt to get that through.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Express. Banjo. SOS. Raider 1. SOS. Protein spill.
They'll run on 1st down. Connor. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach. Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. On 1st down, Samuels. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run again with Samuels on 1st down. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Better than Connor.
Yeah, no doubt.
Carr.
No! Damn it!
Intercepted.
Keeps baiting me to throw the Ebron, man. Fucking
linebacker.
Throwing like shit, too. I should have threw that one
to the
off.
22.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Man.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Colts
Told myself
use
I need
the
at least 3 this drive. Just fucking run it, man.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Playing like shit.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Brissett on 1st down.
Doesn't give me that one. Come on.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Brissett. He's got it to Hilton.
Hayden, what is that animation? I'm coming downhill. What is that?
There on a pickup of 25.
What in the fuck is he doing, bro? I'm literally coming downhill to play the ball. That is so fucking goofy.
First down, Brissett. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. That'll bring up second down.
Oh, you got deep?
Again, it's Brissett.
There we go.
He rifles
That's
one
what I'm
that's
talking about,
intercepted.
Hilton.
Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Let's go, baby. Pick 6 all day. Don't throw my side.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
You got him. You got him.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
Express.
On second down, Samuels.
Oh,
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
all right. I played
So
shitty in the
reach
first half,
halftime
and it's
here in
right
a
here, bro.
10-point
This ain't
game.
nothing. Come on.
As we send you down to
Gotta play some
Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Damn.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And
No.
the 40. He's at the 30.
I gotta stop fucking playing safety, man. I keep coming down and missing tackles.
Indianapolis.
That bullshit fucking first one free, man.
With touchdown number 8 on the year.
I need a running
And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, but
it looks
the safety
almost
just doesn't make the
insurmountable,
fucking
but it's
plays in
not.
pass
Let's see how
coverage,
hard they
man.
play the rest of the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
All right. Just got to even it up, and I'm right back to where I was. So it ain't
The
anything.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were
James
down
Conner
at the
break a
half.
tackle.
Now, as you
How fucking
mentioned, they're
big is
down
this
a
guy
little
for
bit
nothing?
bigger, but no time for
Come on.
discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last play got just a yard. Here's
Man,
second
it's
and 9
frustrating,
from the
dude.
26.
Get that quarterback. Later 2.
On second down, Connor looking for space. He takes
Can
this for
Pouncey finish
3
a
to
ball?
the 29.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after them now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 41.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head
wide
and
fucking open. Why don't I go to
where is he
Ebron
going with the
there,
football?
man?
Because you can make an educated guess
How many times is he
defensively.
gonna get
Not all
fucking
the time,
chucked,
but
too?
sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
3 fucking times.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now Brissett. Well, the two men come together, and
Mine
it's
gets tipped up in the
incomplete.
air, intercepted.
Excellent work
I tip one in the
defensively,
air,
brings up
on
fourth
the
down.
ground.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think
Fuck,
so. I
man.
think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They
That
got
kicker
the
sucks.
interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't
It
it?
certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next
Darius
drive? Or no,
Leonard
you
just
throw
throws
that out the
off
window?
my line.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Everyone's
totally didn't
defensive
affect me. Let's just go ahead and be
front
loose
is
with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
How? It's
They
an
try to
option
throw
route.
on
Run the
second
fucking
down, but
post.
This one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. Complete. It's Johnson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 34-yard line. Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Justin Houston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up.
You know where the fucking ball is going. Why are you throwing it right to the receiver? He's wide! He's wide!
So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
3 yards on the pickup there. And
On the fucking sideline! Everybody else is quarterback.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Play fake. Brissett. Looking deep for Hilton. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. The point after is good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Getting my fucking ass whipped, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run here with
Connor, you big fucking balloon. You were trash.
Gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Carr complete to Washington.
He's played good. I just fucking keep throwing interceptions. All my incomplete passes are literally picks. Every fucking one of them.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Steelers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 7. Now Carr being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, what's up?
They'll go for it. It's Carr. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Right there, 54 Mike. Here it comes. Hey, Raider 2.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. To the right side to Eric Ebron. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will shave one more off this lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Now they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively.
He just breaks right through the fucking
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor.
This guy breaks every
working
tackle,
across midfield inside the 45. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves
He's
along?
definitely getting
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Taylor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
How the fuck is he going for it? I mean, am I missing something here?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep
punt,
the offense
bro.
out there and go for it here on 4th. Trying to punch it in with Taylor.
Nah, man, because he misses every
And the broken
fucking first tackle.
helps
That's
lead to a
bullshit.
first
How is he
down
going
gain.
for it?
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Taylor. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to, says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 11 that time. And
just talking about I don't switch up my defensive formations and shit, and you just went on it for it on 4th down, bro. This league's fugazi as fuck.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come
literally
up
had
first
you
and
stop
10.
4th and 4 and you go for it. That's fucking trash, dude. Dumpster fire.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Like he did.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
I can run the same play out of 3 formations, bro. People don't fucking get that.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
What is this dude talking about, bro? Watch my fucking stream. I disguise coverages. Fucking bum, dude.
Make sure you
the defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Let's go. Let's go, D. Let it go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And they won't run a play here, no victory formation. They will indeed try to get 3 more. And this is going to be no good. That was short. Not even on target either, but it was short. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Like, I don't have 5 fucking doubles formations, you dumb fuck.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. DeForest Buckner, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. One final try now for Carr. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve.